Okay, good afternoon. I am standing at 422 Acorn Lane in Shelburne. It is a really pleasant area. I know you've been here before. Many people out walking on this private road here, and a very quiet, pleasant atmosphere is my first impression. Detached garages, conveniently located, I guess. Yes, you still have to walk up to your walkway. So here's the little path from the garage. Not too terrible in terms of being farther away, but I hear your point about wanting it to be attached. So I'm gonna head up to the front door. Really pleasant, beautiful grounds, well maintained. The buildings look like they're in good shape. The roofs look like they're getting up in age, so that might be something that comes up. Okay, so now I'm standing on the porch. We have a nice brick stoop, a couple of falling bricks there. The siding at closer inspection looks beautiful. It looks almost freshly painted. Got some plantings here that look like they're maintained by the association, and a nice little handrail. So just stepped into the unit. We have some little storage under the stairs here upon the entry. Here's a little coat rack and bench, so you can kind of take off your shoes and socks and settle in for the day. Immediately to my right is a little powder room, half bath, overlooks the parking lot. Very nicely done. It looks really beautiful and clean. This is a tile plank floor, which is really utilitarian, but also looks very attractive. Coming into the main space, we have that tile transitions really beautifully actually to some actual hardwood floors. Looks like a pre-finished hardwood product. Ooh, here we have a really nice open floor plan. This is really pretty. You have a lot of little different spaces that you can use. Gas fireplace here. Looks like it's all ready to be used. Some built-in bookshelves are really lovely. Pleasant view out the back door. We'll take a look at that too. There's that deck that we talked about. And I'm not seeing the pond being right out here, so I'll take another closer look as we go outside. Hi, kitty cat. And we'll scoot around. Okay. We're coming into the kitchen area. We have some nicely painted cabinets and open shelving, which you could change if you didn't like that. They obviously have pretty dishes. That makes it nicer. Granite countertops are very nice. They go really lovely with this decor here and the bluish cabinets. Just touch something gross. Gas stove, very clean. Microwave. Oh. Cabinets go all the way to this middle cabinet goes all the way to the ceiling. Spice rack. Lazy Susans. And baker's rack storage, which is really convenient. Check in under the sink for leaks and skanky weird things, which I'm not seeing. Just the trash can, which doesn't smell great. Got a one basin sink here. Dishwasher. It's doing a great job. Checking out the freezer and the fridge. Busy family in this home. Okay, overlooking the other area, we have some pendant lighting. We have some beams. Let's see the closet here. Okay, this is the pantry. That's actually really nice. Kind of finishing that loop, we're back at the front door. Now, they have some lights on here. I haven't turned on every single light in the house. I actually think it's a gray day. I actually think it's a lot of natural light, so I kind of wanted to show you that. And again, you have these sort of other sitting areas, or, you know, you can make this a little game table room or something. Get the gas fireplace, dining space here. This is a beautiful space. Bar stools in the kitchen. And then we head into the first floor primary, which that is a king size bed. So you can have a very large bed. I love the window seat. Looks like these pop up so you could have some storage underneath for blankets and things. I won't pull them up just because they have lots of items on here and I don't want to disturb their plants and whatnot. Really pretty view. So this is the deck here. We'll go out there in a minute. But really pretty woodsy views here. I can hear the birds talking. It's actually really quiet and pleasant and peaceful here today. Ceiling fan. Lots of room for furniture in here. You know, they've got some big heavy furniture in here. It does not feel crowded or busy. Okay, open closet. It's a nice closet. Really nice. Really, really nice. Laundry's in here. That's rather convenient. A little storage up above for your laundry products. They clearly don't have enough linen space. Ooh, this is a radiant heat floor. This is nice. I just stepped into the bathroom. So we went from wood to tile again, and my feet are toasty. That is nice. That is a sought after feature. This is the shower. Nice stone floor. Feels nice on your feet. Tiled all the way up to the ceiling, and the ceiling is tiled. That's a really nice shower. That's a good size shower, actually. Good storage, all of that. You've got one sink here. Yeah, so they have a little rack for their towel storage. There's the commode. Oh, that is lovely. Okay. Really nice. Really private. Okay. It's a narrow deck. It's definitely here. You can have a couple chairs and a table out here perhaps, but the family's not eating dinner out here. Oh. Yeah, a little nook over here and a little nook on the other side of the window. But really, nobody's coming out here. This is vinyl, and this looks like Trek deck. So really low maintenance. Again, the exterior looks really good. Maybe this could use a little fresh up of paint, but honestly, the building looks really beautiful. They've done a nice job maintaining it. I mean, the gutters all look to be intact. The roofing looks like it's in good shape still, so we're good. Okay, so now I'm ready to go upstairs. I just wanted to show you, here's the entrance to the lower level. We'll go down there in a minute, and we're heading up this beautiful staircase. Little cat damage there on the carpet. Okay, sorry, just checking out what I see here. Everything looks really clean and tidy. Here's the upstairs. We have this beautiful little landing. This would be really cool for grandkid hangout. They have kind of a craft and kid space. A nice space. You can open those blinds, add a little bit more light in here. Going all the way to the end is the bathroom. So this is the full upstairs bathroom. One-piece shower. That's a vinyl tub. Place for the cat box. Another skylight. The skylights look beautiful. They're in really good condition. For the age of this property, everything looks really nice. Okay. So this is kind of almost like a suite. We have the bathroom here. We have a hallway, a common hallway that you can close off this door and open this door to this bedroom here. Let's see if I can show that better. Nice hallway. So here's the door to the bathroom. It's open here. And then there's another door that goes into this bedroom that I'm going to show you right now. Okay. Again, that hardwood, pre-finished hardwood is everywhere. We have a show person who does horse showing. We're decorated for Halloween, which is very cool. Yeah. It's a nice room. Looks like they removed the closet doors. We'll keep an eye out to see if we can see those anywhere. There's looking out over that back roof. That back roof looks really good. And that backyard view is really nice too. Not seeing any baseboards in here. I'm wondering what we are using for heat up here. There's a baseboard in the bathroom. Yes, I see one. Second upstairs bedroom is here. I'm not seeing any heat source up here. No baseboards. So I'm wondering if the heat just bleeds up here from downstairs. Could very well be, or is it all radiant? Definitely felt it in the downstairs bathroom. Don't feel it up here. Could not get this door open. It's a little stuck at the top. It's probably just humid, and that's why it's stuck, but I'm assuming it's a little bit of a closet. But I wasn't able to open it. It could just be it hasn't been used. This appears to be a guest room. Maybe not used. Still not seeing any heat sources up here. So I'll have to ask about that. Nope. There is a hall closet. I can't imagine that a teenage girl is living in this room and is uncomfortable in the wintertime. I just can't imagine. So either there's something that I'm not seeing, or the heat comes upstairs and it's fine and it's sufficient for what they need. But I'm not seeing anything that says heat comes out of here. So we'll keep an eye out as we go along. And we're coming downstairs into the lower level. Wow, it's like a whole other level. It's great. All right, so we have a little gas stove here, so that's nice. So there's a heat source down here, which this would heat this space very nicely and probably rise up into the upstairs. We have a little lower level exit here, which you could do a patio or some pavers. Obviously, they have a little raised garden bed. Some built-ins here, which is nice for storage. Maybe some game storage or something like that. Movies. A little media room down here they have. Some gas piping on the ceiling. You are in a basement. Don't forget. We're going to go poke around in some of these closets and doors here. Okay. Behind door number 1, this is under the stairs. It's just a little bit of storage. They've got like a little curtain over it to obfuscate what's actually there. Giving you the lay of the land here. Got another little closet over here. Let's see what's in here. Got it jam-packed with things, and there are things in here that we should see. Let me find a light. Okay, we've got the panel boxes over here. We've got the hot water heater over there, which looks older. Probably not brand new. I've got some sort of air exchange something in here. I see the plumbing stack is back there. I don't know if you can see it very well. There that is. That looks all nice. And honestly, I'm not seeing anything skanky or dirty or moist. I don't smell anything funky. It actually smells very clean and dry, other than the, sort of pipes on the wall and the post in the middle. It feels like a open level property. So nothing really to note in here, except that there is no central heating system. So I did text the agent and asked what the primary source of heat is. Now, whatever that is behind the wall, there's a vent right here. So there's something that's doing something. And that could be a heating thing. I don't know enough to say. Then we have, again, that pretty transition from the wood floors to the tile floors. They did a beautiful job with this. A little 3/4 bathroom with a shower down here. So you could have, oh, that's nice. Have parents stay in the lower level and kids stay upstairs. You can have the whole family sleep over. It's a very functional space. Here's a room that they have for their storage. They're kind of using this as like a overflow for the kitchen. Or else they love to buy things on sale, or they're preparing for COVID again. But definitely a good storage room. Clean and dry. Again, I don't smell anything funky in here. It smells nice and clean and like nothing. There's no air freshener or anything in the air. Actually, I see an air freshener, but it's not stinking up the place, so that's nice. Another bedroom here. Again, I have looks like a college graduate living down here, starting their life. Can't imagine that they would be in any way uncomfortable or too cold at night. I see regular blankets on the bed. I don't see a space heater or anything like that. Each of the rooms have these little air purifiers. We have that at our house too. We have an older home, so it makes a lot of sense for us. And we're all very sensitive, so I think for folks that makes sense, but nothing to be concerned about there. Decent closet. And again, it's a nice size room. Good size windows. So I think that is this lower level for us. I think we saw everything. A little hard to get to the slider door. Let me see if I can manage to get us out that way. I've turned off more lights, but this is a really lovely space. Okay, I made it out. It wasn't that hard. Just have to keep an eye out for the kitty cat. You could do some mini splits here too. I think that would be really easy. I see someone over here has some mini splits. You see the little unit. I see another, actually many people have them. So there's your gas meter. Again, it looks really nice. That's your deck right there. So somebody's screened in their porch. So they've made a little screened in area so it's bug free. That's not a bad idea if you could do something like that. It's a really pretty space. It's really peaceful and quiet. And there's like, it looks like maybe little trails into the woods. This looks really nicely supported. Yeah, everything looks really good. I see improvements you could make, but nothing that makes me concerned. There's the exhaust for the gas stove there. Okay, so looking a little closer at the listing, it does look like the two stoves are the only heat source aside from the radiant in the bathroom. I feel like there was radiant somewhere else. Maybe it was in the entryway, which would make a big difference. And that's gonna be a really nice, even, calm heat. It's not on if it's here. So I'll look into that a little bit more and report back. But really nice house. I really like this place. Really, really pretty. Yeah, I like it a lot. The primary heat source is the two gas stoves, not the cat, boop. The radiant heat in the kitchen, in the primary bathroom. The primary bedroom also has radiant heat according to the listing sheet. So I think that's probably gonna be sufficient to heat this whole place. It's not super big, it's an interior unit, and it's very tight. Feels very tightly built in terms of insulation. So I'm guessing that's sufficient. The SPIR has the utility information as well as the usage, and it didn't seem outrageous. They have the pool and tennis court, which you might utilize. And I think that would be really lovely. The only thing I see that, I don't know if this is even a hindrance, there's no half bath on this level. So you're sending people upstairs or downstairs to use the guest bath or inviting them into your bedroom. And I don't know how much of an issue or how much company you'll actually have besides family, but thought I'd mention that. Otherwise, I would be super proud for you to live here. Honestly, it's really lovely. Like there's a lady out here tending her plants on the porch. You know, seems like a nice place. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and get it over to you. Questions, concerns that I haven't answered, let me know. Thanks, bye. I think this is your garage door because you're the third unit in from the right. And there's no cars parked in front, so I was assuming that was your unit. I tried a code, but it didn't seem to work. And I haven't heard, oh, it's the second one to the right, hold on. I'm getting information on that now, so stay tuned. Okay, I apologize. This is gonna be a really long video. It is the second one from the left. So it's the second one in. It's a big garage. It goes pretty far back. You can definitely get a good sized car in here, you know, sans the stuff. And then you still have that giant wall of storage and maybe some storage on the side. But yeah, absolutely 100% can get a car in here. It looks fine. It smells a little weird, just I think because there's so much stuff in here. And maybe some trash. Oh yeah, there's definitely trash. So I think that's the smell I'm smelling. And then everything that they wanted to hide in the house came out here. So very reasonable, but I think it would definitely fit. They do not have a garage door opener that is working. There is one in place. There is a button. This is a manual door. So this was just open and I was able to get into it that way. But $300 you could have a new garage door opener installed. Okay, I think I'm signing off. I have a little bit more information about the heating. There's heating in the half bath, as well as the primary, the wood stoves, and then there's that blower that I showed you in the basement, which does some heating. I'll elaborate on that in a little bit. Hi Ruth, I just wanted to correct one thing. In my video, as I was getting ready to leave, I mentioned there wasn't a half bath on the first floor. That's not true. There's a little powder room right by the front door. Totally forgot about it, but it's very cute. And that bathroom, as well as the primary bathroom upstairs, have radiant heat. It's the 2 wood stoves that have blowers that actually heat the entire space. The gas heat goes upstairs as well, so there's no registers or baseboards in there. There's probably an old electric baseboard in that bathroom, which I did find. But there are 1 full bathroom, 1 3/4 bathroom, and 1 half bathroom in the house. Really, really nice house. I was very impressed. I'm gonna get this video processed and get it over to you ASAP, but just wanted to correct that, and I did find the garage. Bye.